This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honors to our venerable apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and blessings to the Lord's elect, the house of David. All right, so brother Haran coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying and uplifting unto the elect. All right, now I have an article here, all right, that I wanted to touch on real quick. All right, Lord willing to be edifying and also alarming. Okay, being that we are the prophets and the watchmen, pertaining to Ezekiel 3 and 17. All right, the Lord said he has made us, all right, watchmen unto the house of Israel. Therefore, we have to hear the words of his mouth and give the people a warning from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, and one of the warnings that he's given us, all right, to give the world is the coming calamities that's about to befall the inhabitants of this earth. Okay, those who are not of the elect, trouble is coming for you. Now, the troubles that are coming, Esau, Edom, is the one who's behind the troubles that are coming because the Lord is using a specific people on this earth to bring that trouble, so that ultimately they can be judged. We got the WHO, which is the World Health Organization, that just came out and said that they are extending the CV health emergency warnings. Okay, they're extending the CV health emergency. And it makes you question why. Why they extend it. It's almost like it's something that they're the ones who are extending it. It's not, oh, okay, there's something going on, and based on our analysis, we feel it's best we should do it this way so we can help other people. Nah, we're just extending it. There is no emergency, but they're just extending it. And very soon, videos that I'm doing like this to explain what's actually going on, because they like to hide, they like to put codes, they like to use certain words that people don't really truly understand. Okay, they like to sugarcoat everything. All right, set you up to believe a lie, to deceive you. So when we come out here, we take the coat off and we take the blindfold off and we say, hey, this is actually what's going on. All right, they call it misinformation. Okay, that is their form. All right, that is their form of demonizing the truth, and to get people not to listen to what the truth is, so they could be deceived and to believe a lie. Okay, so it says, who extends CV health emergency warning, says, quote, misinformation needs to be tackled. And then they have this ugly, dirty piece of shit, Tedros. All right, and I say ugly, dirty piece of shit because that's exactly what he is. Okay, he's a devil worshiper. All right, he engages in pedophilia. All right, he's part of the crew. That's why they put him there. And they wouldn't put this devil here if he wasn't as senile and as vile, all right, as they like. Okay, so it says, at the 14th meeting of the World Health Organization's International Health Regulations Emergency Committee, and they got all these different international this and that. Who gave you the say so? Who gave you the authority over people's lives like this? This is why scriptures tell you, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. That is why you're seeing all these wicked things that's going on, that's being perpetrated by the so-called world leaders and these great so-called high up organizations, man. They're all together. They're all part of a plan. It's called a conspiracy, okay, to take over the so-called world. All right. Even though the earth is given into their hands, look at the direction in which they're taking it in, man. So they don't want us to come out and explain and show the world actually what's actually going on, according to the scriptures, that is. Okay. So they're telling people that we're spewing misinformation and conspiracy theories and so on and so forth, but everything we say comes to pass, and they know it to the T. We talked about the MOTB is about to come to pass, and before it does, they don't want us to explain it for what it really is, because they're pushing it like it's a luxurious thing. It's something that people should want to be a part of. It's just the direction of the world and the banks and everything, and we just have to accept it. You know, look at the benefits of having a brain chip in your head. I mean, you could think things and let it happen. Like, bro, really? Well, guess what? At the end of it all, anyone who takes any chip, you will be destroyed. Point blank, period, man. There ain't no escaping that. All right? Ain't no escaping it. Just understand Once you take that mark, you're done, period. All right, listen to these other camps. Again, the scriptures tell you that in the last days, there's going to arise false prophets and they're going to deceive many. Okay, the Lord is sifting right now. That's why you got these so-called, these whole ass niggas out here talking their shit. That's understandable, but we also got to do what we got to do, which is to warn you. All right, the Lord said whether they hear or whether they forbear. So the warning has to go out. Okay, the warning has to go out, and the warning is going out, but soon the Lord is going to take us off the streets, man. All right, let me get that real quick. All right, the Lord is going to take us off the streets, man. And at that point, you on your own. Okay, let's see if I can pull this up real quick. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 26. It says, "And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house." Okay, so that's the times that we're coming in, where the Lord soon, with these new regulations that are going to be passing very soon, these new laws and so on and so forth, it's going to be illegal to speak the truth, especially when it comes to the scriptures. All right, and that's the Lord's way of shutting us up, and then all hell break loose, because at that point, Esau has free range. They could do whatever they want, because nobody's going to reprove anyone. Nobody's going to be checking them. Nobody's going to be bringing out the truth to bring the balance. All right, and then you're going to see all hell breaking loose out here, man. Okay, so it says it was decided that CV-19 was still a public health emergency of international concern, and has said more needs to be done to tackle, quote, misinformation. CV-19 was first declared a public health emergency of international concern on January 30th, 2020, and the status was most recently renewed last July. The WHO said that it determined that CV-19 continues to constitute a public health emergency of international concern, but acknowledged that the endemic is probably at a transition point. What does that mean? What does that mean? They don't explain what that means. What does that mean? It says UN Geneva. It says, do not underestimate this virus. It has and will continue to surprise us. While we're clearly in better shape than 3 years ago, which is completely false. 3 years ago, people were not dying like they are now. You weren't seeing children, less than 2, 4 years old, 5, 6, 7 years old, dying all of a sudden. Okay, you have adults who claim to be healthy. They do yoga, they're athletes, all kinds of shit, tip-top shape, and randomly catching heart attacks. They call them there's one that's pericarditis, and then there's another one that's myocarditis that just popped up on the scene just this year. Now all of a sudden it's a new thing that's affecting healthy people. Okay. And then they come out and they this guy, Damar Hamlin, that whole Damar Hamlin situation, that nigga's cooked. He's out of there. And they put in all these doppelgangers and all these whole ass people. It's all theatrics, man. And you got the people are being deceived. They don't want us, the men of the Lord, to come out here and show you the whole conspiracy, because we can explain it to you. We can show you the patterns of what these devils always do with their media. Okay, their sorceries, the pharmakia. This is all happening in real time, real life. Here in Babylon the Great, it tells you that in Revelation, the 18th chapter, man. Okay, as a matter of fact, let's pull that up real quick. Okay. We are living in the end times, man. People don't even whatever. That's why the scriptures tell you that it's going to come as a thief. The day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. Okay, because the media, all right, is part of the plan. They're not warning the people. People don't know what the hell is going on. World War III is brewing, and people don't even know. The regular average American is worried about their pockets. You know what I'm saying? That's all done by design. If you have an abundance, you're going to have enough time to worry about real shit. But when you don't have an abundance, your whole life is about, oh man, what can I do to survive? My bill is coming up, my rent's coming up, I don't got money. Like, you got nowadays, I'm seeing women are going to Home Depot looking for husbands now. Isaiah 4:1 is about to kick in very soon. A lot of these females, when they see men of the Lord, when they see us and we have our shit put together like that, and we know what's going on, we're so calm, they see that. There's a spirit that walks with us. There's a spirit of calm, there's a spirit of confidence, there's a spirit of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the times. So we don't move like the regular person. You understand? So these people see that. The men see it, and they want to be friends with you. Like, yo, bro, what's going on? Like, they see something about you that's different. You know, the women, forget about it. You know, they're all throwing themselves at brothers now. And we don't want you. All right? Stay over there. So let's read. This is a book of Revelation chapter 18 verse 23. It says, and the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee. All right? And that's what you're seeing here in America. Very soon, you're going to see the darkness. The whole blackout situation. They're saying that there's different counties and different parts in Texas right now that's suffering blackouts because of there's a storm that happened, a winter storm that just happened. All right. So you got people who are already in a so-called dark winter. All right. And it's going to get worse. Whatever they have planned for the next coming weeks into the next coming months, yo, people are going to see some shit. And you're really going to see the wrath of the Most High through these devils, man. Revelation 12 and 12. Okay. It says, and the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Okay, you got people who are deceived by the sorceries, and when you go into that word sorceries, all right, it's the Greek word for what? Pharmakia. Let me pull that up real quick. Okay, right there, pharmakia, which is what? The use or the administrating of drugs, poisoning, sorcery, magical arts, often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it. What do you see? Don't you see so-called idols who are pushing this shit? Don't you see so-called celebrities that people actually look up to who are pushing this shit? And then soon after that, they die suddenly. And the irony is crazy. You know, you're not mocking us, bro. You mocking yourself. Okay? Galatians 6 and 7 tells you, you don't mock the Lord. You don't mock nobody. You mocking yourself. You a joke. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to take this thing to prove that this thing is safe and effective. And then 2 days later, this nigga is gone. He out of there. You know? Complete dumbass, dumb fuckery, man. That's what's happening in this world right now, man. Listen, I got time for this shit. It's like, 1 second. All right. It says, metaphor, the deceptions and seductions of idolatry. Okay. So regardless of what the situation is, you have people now, all right, who are doing what? Who are administering these damn drugs, okay, which is being pushed by who? The merchants. These big time, what does Klaus Schwab call them? The stakeholders. You know, these business owners, BlackRock, Pfizer, J&J. These are the merchants. They make deals with different countries. They selling drugs with billions of dollars of profit. All people dying and shit. This is the truth. But they call it misinformation. But we're telling you what's actually happening. That the news media is not telling you. You know? This fuck ass nigga says what? He said, while we're clearly in better shape than 3 years ago, clearly we are. Yeah, right? When this demic first hit, the global collective response is once again under strain, Tedros said on C19. The WHO's IHR, let me see if I saw that thing back up. International health regulations, okay, is a binding, hear that? Is a binding treaty. Let's read that slow. The WHO's international health regulation, right, or regulations, is a binding treaty. Okay, when you say something is binding, that means it's a contract. Okay, it's something that you're a part of, whether you understand it or not. It binds you from doing some certain things. Okay, it says it's a binding treaty, all right, that requires members to adhere to WHO recommendations. And who are the members? All these different countries and governments, including the United States of America, Babylon the Great. Okay, the International Public Health Organization declares a public health emergency of international. What's that? Why do they keep using these acronyms? Public health. What is it at? Public health emergency of international concern. All right, PHEIC. Fake. All right, that's how it sounds like. It's gonna sound like fake, right? When a disease meets 3 criteria, it is sudden, unexpected, serious, or unusual. It can spread across international borders and it might require an international response. Well, guess what? We know what's actually going on. We know why people are dying all of a sudden, unexpectedly, seriously, unusually, right? And it's spreading across international borders. We know what's going on. But are they going to really tell us what's going on? No. So we're going to tell you what's going on. And then they're going to come around and tell you that, oh, no, that's misinformation. Take that video down. Because you're telling the people the truth of what's actually going on. So it's a game that they're playing here, but it's a very dangerous and deadly game that anyone who plays, you might get put to death for that. Okay? And there's a lady who was, I believe she's one of those news anchors, and she was on TV. She was explaining, right? She was saying it, how she's perfectly healthy, and all of a sudden she felt her heart like started to compress, it was starting to tighten up and shit. And it was on her left side. She said, oh shit. So they rushed her to the ER, find out she got pericarditis, right? Which is, she said, is like fluids, something like that starts growing around the heart. So they looked at it, they took care of it, emergency surgery. She thought she was good. And then a few days later, she started to feel some extra pain. So she went back and they said, the heart is actually getting inflamed. Okay, it's like the heart was swelling up, like all this weird shit that's going on. And then she goes, oh, they said it was a virus that had done this to me. What's the name of the virus? No, we don't got a name for the virus. The doctors are telling you, oh, this is a name. Oh, it's a virus. Oh, yeah, we know. And they did surgery on her, and they called it myocarditis. And she's like, oh, thank God I'm still alive. The dumb fuckery in this country, in this world, is astounding, man. People just play with their lives like it's nothing. This is why the Lord's going to destroy them. Okay. That's why it says in the book of Ezra, 2nd Ezra, it says what? That let them perish that were born in vain. These people don't care for their lives. They don't care for their lives. How much more Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's will? They don't care. That's why they're going to be cooked. Guaranteed, man. You'll see the amount of death that's about to fill this land in this year, 2023 alone, in so many different ways. Famines, people just dropping dead and nobody caring in public, in your workspaces. When the time comes and people start getting that work, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see some shit. Everyone's going to see it. And everyone's going to be, oh shit, oh, accidents. You're going to be in traffic. Somebody just top speed. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck? They were already dead before the car even crashed, So we're going to see weird shit. You're seeing planes dropping from the skies randomly. You know what I'm saying? They're burning up and shit in different parts of the world. Why do you think that is, man? Anyway, let's keep going. It says, and this is all part of the chaos that's building. We sit in the back watching these things and we're like, yeah, we told you this was going to happen, and it's happening. And the world is just like caught up in it, like, oh shit, it's a circus. Like, oh, what's going on? Like the whole world is being spun around. Okay. It says Director General Tedros Adhanom said, message is clear. Do not underestimate this virus. It has and will continue to surprise us and will continue to kill unless we do more to get health tools to people that need them and to comprehensively tackle misinformation. Isn't that what the Vanessa was about? You gave people the Vanessa. Now you're saying that the virus is going to mutate and do all this extra shit. What virus are we talking about again? Wasn't the Vanessa the cure for all of this shit? You told people you're going to lose your job if you don't take it. We're trying to save you. We're trying to protect you. We're trying to bend the curve. A 2-week thing has turned to 3 years. And you still got people, oh, you don't understand. Your life this world is done. It's over with. It's finished. Okay? The next phase is going to be brutal. It's going to be war. It's going to be chaotic. World War III has already started. This place is finished. Okay? And you're going to start seeing the symptoms of when a place is finished. The money's going down. The morale is down. Depression is at all-time high. Suicide is at all-time high. Okay? Violence is at all-time high. Okay? These are signs and symptoms of a bitch that's about to die. And that's what's coming to America. Okay? It says committee members stated that Vanessa hesitancy and the continuing spread of misinformation continue to be extra hurdles to the implementation of crucial public health interventions. They're lying to you. In other words, the men of the Lord are in our way. We need to get rid of them so we can push and bring this MOTB out. That is the end goal. Okay? That is the end goal. All right? And they're not getting their way, so it's a battle. Jacob versus Esau. Esau want to establish his new world order. Jacob is out here saying, nah, we got next. Whatever you got left, finish up. We got next. And when your time comes and you're still around playing games, well, Yahushua is coming back. He's going to take your ass up out of here. So make it quick. Hurry your ass up. You don't have much time, Esau. Make it quick. Okay? Make it quick. Because we can't wait to see your downfall. All right? There's a book of Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice. Now that's the key. We got to be in the spirit of rejoicing because this place is finished. We understand that the Lord is going to bring the judgment, but he's not coming for us. The Lord is not bringing the judgment for the elect. All right, the hopeful elect. Because we pray that the Lord will protect us when those troubles come. So he will do just that. The rest of the world, they don't even know what the hell's going on. They could care less what we're talking about. Okay? And we could care less about them. All right? Me personally, I'm at the point where I'm like, fuck these people, man. Lord, bring that judgment and cook their ass. Especially these 2/3 ass jakes, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. All right? You got niggas coming up on YouTube all of a sudden, just super blatantly disrespectful, man. Hey, the Most High gonna bring that heavy judgment on you niggas. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. You're gonna see. Things are about to shake up, man. Things are about to shake up, man. The Lord is about to really bring that judgment, and you're gonna see some shit. You wicked ass niggas, you wicked ass Americanized, Western-minded ass fuck ass niggas, man. You're gonna see the judgment of the Heavenly Father when he turns up, man. You're gonna see. The Most High is not to be played with, especially not His word, man. All right, it's perfect, and if you taint it, all right, you will be destroyed. Okay. Look what happened to the man who touched the Ark of the Covenant. It was about to fall, and he tried to grab it, and what happened? The Most High put him to death. Okay? This truth is onto that. This truth is the perfection of the Lord's work. This truth, man. And when you come in and you fucking around and doing all this extra shit, talk, oh, the MOTB is not this, is that. Oh, this is that. Oh, the men of the Lord, oh, the apostles are going off. Yo, y'all need to repent. Who the fuck are you, man? And when the trouble comes, like the elder Yahshua said, don't come looking for brothers, man. Go to your baby moms, go to all these people that are gonna be in the world. Go to them. Because that's where you're gonna be at, that's where you're gonna end up at. Yahushua said what? He's gonna cut you, all right, to be a part of you're gonna have an inheritance as part of the hypocrites, man. He said what? There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Revelation 12 and 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay? A short time, man. A short time. Okay? Let me see some real quick. I want to see if this word actually has a Greek. Right here. The word short. All right? Oligos or oligas. It says what? Little, small, few. Of number, multitude, quantity, or size, of time, short, of degree or intensity, light or slight. Okay? So you have less time in rulership than you did 3 years ago. Okay? With the way things are going, with the way the Lord is setting things up and how we see it in the spirit, all right, this shit is going down. And in the time of that destruction, or in the time of this place going down, that's when we get that deliverance, because the Lord said shortly, immediately after the days of the tribulation, then we're going to see the son of Yahweh coming back, which is Yahushua. Okay? So he's getting ready to come down, man, but we got to see this place go down first. This place got to be in some type of turmoil, some type of chaotic scene. All right? And you're going to have World War III, which is about to go nuclear. So these two things are going on simultaneously. Okay? So in the next coming weeks, next coming months, we could very well see this MOTB being put out in the forefront. And then we're going to see if it's June, ain't no microchip. All right. So I'm going to leave it off there. Lord willing, you've been edified. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakudash, the water Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And watch out, man, because they about to post some funny ass shit. And it's going to create a whole chaotic scene very soon, man. Be very careful, be vigilant. Be circumspect, watch what's going on, pay attention, okay? Pay attention to every little thing that's going on. Changes are happening, and they're happening fast. If you're not paying attention, it might come upon you suddenly, okay? So be aware and stay tuned in the spirit, all right? Shalom.